Okay, hey guys. I was just sitting here in the afternoon trying to figure out what I was going to do next, and I'm sitting here looking at these stupid clamps. These ones here. Well, let's not do it that way. Let's do it that way so you can see. That's just one of them little clamps you use for either clamping things or spreading things apart. If you got the reversible kind like these are. All you do is reverse the jaws and then they'll push things apart instead of squeezing them together. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking at this clamp sitting over there. I'm saying, you know, I could make one of these things like they have on TV and on the internet all the time to jack things up. So I went and I cut a block of wood about, I don't know, 5 inches wide. And I drilled a couple of holes in it, and I put a groove across the bottom on the table saw, and that lets the tie wrap sit down in that groove so it's not sticking out, so the thing will sit flat on the floor. And then I took a board out of the scrap pile, and I just ran a groove in it like that. It just has to be as thick as the bar on the clamp. So the bar on the clamp sits right inside of that groove, and to hold that piece from falling off the clamp all the time, you just put a couple of tie wraps on there. It doesn't need much. It's just keeping the thing from falling apart when you're trying to use it, along with the one down at the bottom. So this is a really simple thing to make. You could make that board as long as you want, or short. You could use smaller clamps to get into smaller spaces. You could probably make some sort of an L-shaped piece here off the front of here, so you could get underneath things that are down near the floor. There's a number of ways you could do that, but this is just a simple little tool that will work the same way as them silly lifts that you buy, and it virtually costs you no money because you got the clamp already sitting in the shop, if you have that, and a couple of tie wraps, and everybody's got scraps of wood like these ones here. You can make this thing in like 5 minutes, and you could use it to hold up a shelf while you're screwing the other end up or holding up a cabinet. You could make a bunch of these and use them, underneath when you're installing cabinets. You can put the thing on the counter and just put the top end of that up underneath the bottom of the cabinet you're hanging on the wall, and just jack it up to whatever you want. And it all depends on how far you want it to go up. It all depends on how far you push this. I mean, you can move this thing in very small increments. The one issue that you could have is when you release this, it's going to drop all the way down. But as long as you know about that, it'll be fine. And you could just jack this thing all the way up as far as it'll go. I think this piece of wood is about 18 inches. And I made this specifically for something I'll be doing in the next couple of days. I got some shelves in the house that are going to get hung on the wall, and I'm a lone worker, so I don't get much help around here. So this thing is going to be my helper. And if you'd like to make one of these, you could change it whatever way you want. But I mean, this is just the simplest thing in the world. And if you don't have something to hold something up, and you need something, and you're by yourself, here you go. This is how you can do it. Pretty simple. Thanks. Bye.